Welcome to live session from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. Guys, ready for another NFP, almost at the end of the week. So this is a very volatile news, as you know that. So the first thing that I would recommend is do not trade until the news been released. This is the first point to look at. As you can see, the market is in a sideway, just going up and down. So there is a big move waiting during with the NFP, and once the NFP released, we will look for entry. And before the NFP release, also very important. Why? Because we will be analyzing the chart. If you want to be a profitable professional day trader, this is the channel where you can find everything to be profitable day trader. Stick till the end of the session to see how we are analyzing the chart. You can also see if we opening any trade. With that being said, thank you very much for joining the live session. Before I progress further, make sure you give a big thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. So once you guys are here, everyone say yes, then I can start analyzing, and let me know which one you want to look at first. So Rishad, yes, Rishad, thank you very much. Let me know, guys and girls, which one you want to look at, and then we will be looking for starting the analysis. I was seeing a couple of pairs such as gold and also GJ, as you know that we look at that. GBP JPY, as per analysis, it's coming down for a pullback. Sniper boy, yes. Evanzar, yes. Gracious, yes. This is the channel, thank you. Shabash, gold, yeah. GBP JPY, okay. Gold NFP, yep. Gold NFP, yes. So we wanna catch some good trade with the NFP, and also you want to learn the trade. Okay, so two things, guys. Keep in mind that watching the live session, finding a trade may not be give you a lifetime guarantee to be profitable. So I would recommend always to look for the clues that we are discussing. Don't hesitate to ask any question that you want to ask. So first of all, let's begin with gold, and also we will be looking at GBP JPY. So let me look at first of all gold with this one here. Now gold, yesterday it just had a big bounce, right? It's a massive bounce. Now the way gold had bounced, it in fact broken very important significant level. And I will be first looking at the daily chart, and then we'll be looking at the monthly, weekly, and then we will be looking at the lower time frame for entry. Now from the daily, I see that a potential middleman here. Okay, so if you look at this price section on gold, this is the bullish candle that has crossed the 10 and 20 MA, closed as a big bullish candle. Now gold price, if you closely look at, we see that the market has crossed this daily dodges low. Now why am I looking at this point is because if you look at this candle on the daily, it moved a lot and then has dropped a lot as well. So after this big move, it dropped a lot, and then the price, if you look at, crossed that low, overextended, and then rejected to the upside. Now there is a long wick at the top on the daily, so we could see that the price is feeling that wick. Now why am I looking this point here is because there is a liquidity. Okay, so what is liquidity? Liquidity is the fuel of the market. So what is the fuel of the channel? You're smashing. When you smash the like button, you basically give the fuel to the channel to go up in the search engine. Thank you for your support to the channel. So if you look at here on this candle on the daily, the price has crossed that low and then bounced up from this level. You might thinking that, okay, what if I could catch a trade from here? You see that yesterday you're on the live session, you can catch this kind of trade for bigger move once you give enough time yourself to look at the chart to see where the market is bouncing off. Every day your brain will get used to it, and the best thing in trading is that, you know, this is why it comes down to learning a strategy is very important. Is, you see, when you look at the chart, right, you see a very random pattern in the chart, but once you start to see something in the chart that you have never seen before, and all of a sudden you started to see all over the chart same pattern. That's why I'm telling you guys, because this is how the, you know, brain and mind works. Because when you give a clue, a point to look at, and then you'll see the market just, you know, you started to see where the market is going up or down from a specific place. I'll tell you some of the clues that also I look at in the chart to see, so that you can, when you look at the chart, you can see those clues. Keep eye for the progression of this session. So here is the market crossed that low, made this bigger move with a big long wick candle. Okay, it's a big long wick candle, and what I think that the price could go up further to create a new higher high. It is a probability. I'm not saying that the price will go up, let's buy. When we will see the news being released, the things will become settled. This is the primary analysis. Now looking at the monthly, a bit more picture on the monthly. What I think that NFP might, one probability is that NFP may take this price to the monthly support again and then bounce again. So we even could see that. The reason that way I'm thinking is, if you look at the monthly candle, see there is a big long candle followed by another red candle. Now this one also already reached that resistance and is sitting here, right? This is the monthly candle. Now if NFP data wants to break this price to the upside, it needs to go up to create a new higher high, which might be a bit difficult for the price. Instead, NFP might take the price to the baseline and then bounce again. So if you look at the weekly to justify that, this is the weekly candle, a big long candle from the weekly. Now it is also possible for gold to be, you know, to drop and then keep dropping. I'm not saying that it is not possible. So we will see now on the intraday time frame how the price is doing. Now this is where, if you look at, I want to look at the bigger picture. If you look at the overall picture, what do we see? That this is a huge bullish candle on the 4 hour, and this is the monthly support that I have drawn. Let me see, is that one? Yeah. So let me a bit move up. So now 4 hour here. So what could happen with the NFP, that the price with the data release could drop back to this support and then revert back, which is one probability. Now here on the 1 hour chart, which is absolutely bullish price action, this is a bullish price action on the 1 hour. So how we can justify our analysis and what point we will be looking for trade. For me, any break below this support level, we will be looking for price action confirmation for potential entry. I think NFP might take this price here or here, which most likely to be here, and then we could see bounce. Now, as you know that this will be that much movement for the price, it needs that the price needs to be here with the news, if it, because in a normal trending market price may not come that far. But if the price dropped due to the NFP, we will keep eye on 2040 level. If the price drop here, then we will look for going long on an NFP. On the other hand, if we see that the price didn't drop but at least manipulated below this support, also you look for going long, because it's a trending market. I'll wholeheartedly will be waiting for the price to drop and then to give us that entry opportunity. Right, so gold, yeah, we looked at gold. Yeah, thank you very much. Good evening Darren. Good day Darren, thank you very much. Patrick, thank you very much, appreciate it. Franklin, good day. Chokoma, GBP USD, yeah, absolutely. So this is the analysis on gold. We'll be waiting for the price to break any of this support, and then with the news, once we will find the price action confirmation, we will be looking for entry opportunity. As you have seen, this is a weak NFP week, as I mentioned before, very volatile week, and as soon as we will find any entry, we will be looking for the entry opportunity as soon as it gives the price action confirmation. And in the meantime, give me guys just for 30 seconds. I'll be back in 30 seconds. I'm drinking a lot of water, so we'll be back in 30 seconds. Stay tuned. Okay, so let's now begin. We have found an idea on gold, what point we will be looking for that entry. The next thing that we will be looking for is GBP JPY, and also let me know if you are looking for any entry in any instrument. So here I'll be drawing that support level. Let's name it up. Let's name it up here. This is the monthly support, very important support, monthly support. Okay, this is the monthly support, and drop that the text. And the other support, that this one is on gold, which is the intraday support or the daily support, that we can name it, because there's a daily price action. Okay, now these two. So we'll leave it there, and now we'll be looking at GBP JPY to see where is our entry on GBP JPY. Now looking at GBP JPY, I hope that guys so far you understood that gold, what is our plan on gold. Can you let me know in the live chat that you understood so that I can switch to the next currency pair? Do you have any confusion, any question? Do you have any question on that? Cool, thank you, Andy. Well done. Now let's look at GBP JPY. Yep, okay. Yeah, very good. Understood. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you for the confirmation. Okay, please rediscuss. Yeah, we'll be going back to that one again. We'll be going back to that one again. Now let me see on GBP JPY. Okay, so looking at GBP JPY, looking at the daily chart. Okay, so from this one is long-term bullish. How do you know a market is bullish or bearish? From the market structure. So market structure is the key to identify the directional bias in the market. So what is a market structure? If you look at any kind of structure, you know, if you look at the human being or any animal, there is a backbone. So backbone is the market structure. So if you look at GBP JPY, then we see that this is a long-term bull market. How do you know a market is a long-term bull market? Look at the monthly. You'll see that when you look at the monthly, you can see that this market is respecting this level, which is a long-term bullish market. And in that long-term bull market, we saw that GJ has gained enough momentum by breaking down against the trend. This is the against the trend breakdown, and with that against the trend breakdown, GJ gathered liquidity and then has gone up again, which is a sign that GBP JPY is likely to move up again further. If we look at the weekly, this week pullback, but overall it's a big move, pullback. So let's see the Fibonacci level on that. Now if we look at the Fibonacci, the price has just reached that 38.2%, almost nearly there, bit different. So nearly 38.2%. Along with other confluences, we saw that the price had a bounce. Now looking at the daily chart, there is a doji. Now this is what I see that GJ, the opportunity may come to the daily support. Why? Because if you look at the daily price action here on GJ, there is a daily pin bar followed by today's candle. Once the market opened, had a bounce to the upside, so which is a pull. Now here is a very important point to look at. So when you see, let's say, any kind of candle, let's say this is a daily candle, and then you see the price has gone up like that, before candle close, when the price come back to that support again, you will see that the price will bounce back up. So before the candle close, so which is the weak fill. So basically if GJ managed to drop to 186.50 level, we'll be looking for buying even below that, even above this level. So long-term bullish, the price action showing potentially bullish. So we'll be looking for buying. Now if we look at the intraday time frame here, you see from this resistance level, price is having some rejection, but still it is maintaining that local downtrend. There are two things that I talk about. You guys know that one is local, one is global. So what is the local and global? Okay, so local is a local trend, global is the, you see that. So when you look at the local trend, right? What is the local trend? If you look at this market here, what is the global trend? Let's do like that and you'll see exactly that the global trend is to the upside. Okay, so which is the global trend. Now looking at breakdown to the lower time frame, and you see that this is a local trend is still down. So always global is dominating. Now if the price managed to drop, we will not be buying blindly. Definitely we need to see that lower time frame price action giving us potential entry. Now GJ, you can see that there was a big move early today when you were on live. You have seen that GBP JPY has given a significant movement, and for me I will be interested for the price to go long if this is the lowest point of this move, and this is also the daily support. So any drop below this level with the NFP will look for going long on GJ, especially when it comes down to the daily support level. So this is the daily support, and expecting for the price to drop down and then to give us entry opportunity. Okay, so we'll keep eye in both of this instrument. As soon as we will find entry, we'll be looking for entry. Okay, so gold on the lower time frame, this is on the daily support, and this is on the monthly support. Any break of this low, we will be looking for entry. So GJ might come even earlier than expected as there is an FP. So news coming up. Let's quickly look at the calendar. So looking at the calendar, we see that there is a news coming up at 12:30 a.m. So in my zone, which is around an hour from this time. Average hourly earnings, and the non-farm employment change, and then unemployment rate, which is again coming a couple of hours later. Reversed UOM consumer sentiment. Very volatile day, and probably you know that, guys, NFP is the biggest event that definitely changes the way trading happens. So it is a big market mover, and waiting for the price to give us an entry once we will find it. Hope that you understood, and let me know if you have any specific pair that you are looking at. Also I can look at. Let me bring a bottle of water. Just out of water. Will be back in just 20 seconds. Okay, so we have seen that on GJ and gold, both of them ready for a bigger move. Hope that you guys are ready for a big day. And what's your view on NFP? I would like to send a poll to see how you guys are doing on that. So let me send a poll. So I post a poll and see how it goes. So you can cast a vote so that you know exactly what you guys and girls are thinking on that. Daily and monthly marks, please. Okay, so it will be daily and monthly marks for gold. Can you tell us about gold? Yeah, we discussed on gold. I will be looking back again. Euro USD. Okay, so can I place a pending order on GJ? Pending order, you want to place a pending order on GJ? I wouldn't do this now because NFP will be very volatile and NFP will affect every currency. Okay, so either it's gold or it affects everything. Okay, so it will affect GBP JPY, GBP USD, Euro dollar, everything. So if you place a pending order, it just might penetrate and take you out of the trade. But as I mentioned, I'm not a financial advisor, or I can't advise what trade you should take. But in my opinion, I wouldn't say that, I wouldn't take any trade until the news been released. But better to analyze the chart to find a good trade. And it comes down to the patience, as I mentioned before. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's the simplicity. It's very important that to remain simplistic, especially when you are trading, uh, especially professional trader. If you look at the professional trader, they are very simple. Some of them doesn't have anything in their chart. In fact, it is because when you look at the market, when we make a trading decision as a trader, sometimes it's a very short time, right? If you are trading on 5 minutes or 15 minutes, it you have a couple of minutes to make a decision. Now if the chart is very complicated, let's say if I look at the RSI, MACD, and then moving averages, and then looking at price action, and then look at the trend, it's called the analysis paralysis. So basically too much noise on the chart will might make it complicated. So it is always better to keep it simple but to the point. Okay, so it's the main thing here. Keep it simple to the point is very important. So how can you keep simple to the point is looking at the most important part of the chart. So what are the most important component in the chart is, number one, market structure. bring it up a little bit. Number 2, price action. I'll also break them down. Price action, and then number 3 is liquidity. Okay, so these are the 3 pillars of the market that one must look at. So these 3 things will give you the simplest way to look at the chart without complicacy. Now, for example, if you look at that, all the trade that I open, okay, and also all the trade that I share is based on the market structure, liquidity, and price action, and all my strategy is based on this concept of market structure, liquidity, and price action. And this is also the concept from, if you look at the institutional trader, they also trade based on this. So that's why it is so powerful to look at these 3 points. So what is the market structure? Market structure will give you a directional bias either to buy or sell. Okay, so market structure will tell you that which way is the direction of the trend. Now, majority of my trading decisions, 70% of my trading decision is based on the trend. Okay, because when you are trading with the trend, even if you make a mistake, you still be chances to save because of the trend, because it's a flow. So the flow is, staying with the flow is always wise. Okay, so if you look at the market, the flow is always in the direction of the trend. And then that coming to the price action. So what is the price action? Price action is what you see on the chart is price action, the structure, the candlestick pattern, okay, support and resistance, supply and demand is the price action. And then the liquidity. So what is liquidity? Is the fuel of the market. As I mentioned before, what is the fuel of the channel is your like and subscribe. So guys, make sure that you do that, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press that bell notification so that you are not missing out any of the content that I am posting every day. And absolutely I appreciate your support to the channel always. And if you look at the liquidity here, so what is liquidity? Let's go to that point, because market structure and price action is understandable, but liquidity is sometimes a bit complicated. I know, because it's the underlying or the unseen part of the chart. So if you look at something on the chart, that you can see something you can't see. So that's the liquidity. So how do you identify that unseen component of the chart? Is also the indication from the price action. So if I give you an example, let's quickly look at the gold chart here. And when you combine the trend with, for example, this one, if you look at the price is doing like that, let's say, let me replay that here. When the price is doing like that, going up in the direction of the trend, those who bought from here, okay, what they are doing, they are trailing this trade, trailing the stop loss in majority of the time. So you'll see that they trail the stop loss. So because of that reason, below this candle there is a liquidity. So where there is a stop loss, there is liquidity. Now why where there is a stop loss there is liquidity, also I will be explaining that. First let me tell you. So now if you look at here, what do you see? That the price has crossed that and then immediately has gone up. This is the liquidity grab here. So when it grabs that liquidity, it basically gains fuel and momentum for further move. And that you can see the market does this all the time, and which is a very powerful point to look at when you are entering the trade for bigger move. Let me delete that and let's keep it simple. For our next move, we want to delete this and this. Want to keep those levels only. So this is the daily support. If you look at the daily chart, this is the daily low and daily, today's open here. This is the daily low, monthly support. And now any drop below those levels, we'll see how the price is reacting, and from that place we will be looking to enter. So we look at GBP CAD. I'm buying. So you're buying GBP CAD. Yeah, definitely I can look at that. Liquidity, yeah, this is what. Aniket, hi sir. Well, rates have been left unchanged. My point of view is that gold and indices will fall due as they were overbought due to expectation about the rate cut. What do you think? Well, rates have been left unchanged. My point of view is that gold and indices will fall due as were overbought to expectation about the rate cut. Yeah, this is a point that we can see from the technical perspective, but also you need to value the trend. Your point is a good point, that there was expectation that there will be rate cut and people bought, so the price has gone up. Now we could see that it's resolving that. So this is what, if we look at the technical perspective here, we can see that this is the monthly and daily support. I think that with the beginning of this live session that we discussed, I am on the monthly chart on gold. From the technical or from the price action perspective, what I think that gold, because if you look at the top, what do you see? That it's creating series of lower high, right? And there is a narrow red candle here because the price already tested the. Always keep in mind that monthly, weekly opening and closing is a very important area of value. Okay, so if you look at the monthly opening and closing, it's a very significant level, and from that level we see that gold had a rejection. Okay, so with that rejection we can expect for the price to drop for a deeper pullback, and I think that we could see that the price is coming to this level here. Okay, so let's see how far it goes. I think it might drop to that level, but if it breaks that down, then I will be looking for that entry. Okay, so let me see what's happening here. So 15 minutes. Okay, so before the news, short term, I'll be opening a short position on gold from this level. After NFP will be doing again. This is a very short term sell on gold, and we'll be closing with quickly before the news if we see that the price has started to drop. Come on, it's going very quick. So this is a quick sell, and okay, so this is a quick sell. As soon as we see some profit gain, we'll be closing before the news. What I think that before the news we might see a bit more downside. This is the 15 minutes candle. We still have 2 candles to go. So this trade that I have opened is around 12 pip, less than 12 pips stop loss on that. If I'm stopped out, then no problem. Make sure guys, I take only very little risk on that, and as soon as it will come down to a couple of pips profit, because there is a news, we will be taking that trade off the market. So I have just entered in the profit zone. So this candle, I'm trading this candle expecting, because it gathers significant liquidity from the top. What I think that there are 2 more candles, not 2, 3 more candles before the news, and this 3 candle I'm expecting it to come down to this level here, to 3.38. so my TP is a bit up, so I'm positive on my trade. Okay, so expecting for the price to drop. Okay. So the stop loss is 2056.43. I put at 50, so stop loss at 50. Okay, I put at 50. I'll be later explaining. So guys, very important that you are not taking a big risk on this trade, because there is a news. So not more than 1% risk on per trade. Rather, don't take the trade if you think that you can't keep your risk control. You know, if you think that your emotion is very strong, you can't control, then don't take the trade. Rather, if you are our member, you can come to me. I do consult also the members one-on-one to help them to gain better trading psychology. So if we see that the price drop, guys, make sure that you give a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press that bell notification so that you are not missing out any of the content that I am posting every day. Okay, we see some drop, some drop, some drop. So around 4 pip, 5 pip more. Okay guys, running profit almost nearly halfway. Okay, good move, good move. So starting the NFP with a good winning trade, I'm almost nearly to more than 1%. Okay, so I'm nearly to more than 1%. I take profit now. Okay, so I took 1%. I closed the trade with profit. Okay, as I mentioned, it's a short-term trade. We will be entering again. I took profit. Okay, so I took profit. It's a quick trade, 1%. I believe that you guys also have got it. Okay, that's awesome. I believe that you guys have got bigger than me. It's a good one, isn't it? Let me know. Say yes if it is a good one. Before NFP, quick gain. And let me know if it is a good one, if you enjoyed that. Awesome, thank you. And also guys, if you enjoyed that, give a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, press that bell notification so that you are not missing out any of the content that I am posting. You see that this is called the power of having a strategy, understanding the market, when the market will be moving. All right, and that's what I try to explain to the members and also the subscribers. So let's keep trading like that, and wanna take another one. I wanna take another one after news release. So this is not a main course, so let's have a main course later. So make sure you stay tuned for that, and let's keep growing as a trader and understanding how the market moves. And if you are beginner and want to explore more, also don't hesitate to subscribe. And there is also mentorship available, couple of spots available today with the NFP. If you think that you need to improve, also you can join our community. You're welcome. Or if you just want to watch the live session only to grow, you are welcome, no problem at all. There is a coupon available for you below this video, you can use that. And also if anyone wants to join a regulated broker, you can let me see here. So you can join the regulated broker on this one. So here is we have taken the trade, we have taken the profit here. Okay, so let's keep trading that way, and over time we will be growing. So let's find out what is the next trade available for us in the market. Okay, so let me see. Now here we have taken the trade. Let's keep looking at for the next one and give a feedback, guys, if you enjoy that. Now I will be explaining what did I looked at in that trade. Okay, so what did I looked at in that trade that I'm going to explain now, and then also will be looking for potential further entry. All right, so let me explain what did I looked at in the trade when this candle was closing. This is what I was telling also when in the beginning of the session, that when you keep the things simple, it becomes much easier for you to to understand and to grow as a trader, which is very important, keeping the things very simple. So let me replay the chart and see what happened. Now look at this 5 minutes 15 minutes candle here. So what do we see in that area? Okay, so this is a 15 minutes candle, and if you look at the high, there is a liquidity here, and see how this candle closed here. Okay, so let me look at first that one. Okay, so you see that this one already has crossed 3 candles high, right, which is a very important liquidity zone. And then what happened, the next one has crossed and revert back. Now you know that there is a term called risk reward. Definitely it's very important. At the same time, probability also very important. So the reason I have taken this trade and I have closed with 1% more than 1% is because this trade, for the next candle to drop, the probability is very higher than what is currently, and that's the main reason why the trade was open in that. Okay, so now let's see what is the next move. Now the way the price action is forming with the NFP coming up, I think that there could be further manipulation to the upside, but we could see that the market, we could see after manipulation, as we mentioned before, the market might drop further for deeper liquidity. But I don't want to guess at the moment. Better to wait for the news. It could be fully bullish, it could be bearish. So let's see how the data been released in just matter of 25 minutes or 35 minutes coming up, and then we will be looking for entry. Now before that, also we'll be looking at some other important pairs, including GBP JPY. If you are enjoying the live session, don't hesitate to like and also subscribe to the channel. Press that bell notification and make sure that you keep the profit in your account so that you can grow as a trader. It's very important that you always keep your profit in your account, and trading less is always better, because less is more. So when you trade less, it becomes always more. So it is important that you trade less and then grow as a trader. Okay, so according to JC Livermore said that money comes from sitting, not from trading. So it's an example that when you look at the chart, be patient but not over trading. All right, it's very important. And at the same time, you need to be able to accept the losing trade also. All right, this is comes together, is very important. Okay, they come together. Okay, so hope that you are enjoying. And in addition, also I have given a link in the live chat. If you want to open a broker account with a regulated broker, you can use that link. Using that link, you can start with a smaller account, maybe $100 account to start with. If you're a beginner, you can use that to start to trade with a regulated broker. And now let's look at now what is the next opportunity we have, looking at GBP JPY. Okay, so here is GJ, what we see in that area on GBP JPY. Let's see what kind of price action we have. So looking at GBP JPY, now GJ, if we look at in that area, we see that the market is trending aggressively on GJ and expecting for the price to drop down below this level and then to go up. This is what our plan on. But as NFP might change the game, it's still showing a very strongly bull on GJ, and we will be looking for further entry on GBP JPY. Once you will find that, after the NFP there will be more trade coming up. I hope that guys you are ready for bigger move coming up on NFP. And let me see what you guys and girls have casted the vote with the NFP. Could you? Okay, so I see that bullish 53, bearish 47. So it's almost nearly to the neutral position on that. But I don't want to think, because NFP could change the game. All right, and it's a market mover, so always to keep eye is the best. But from the technical perspective, we see that the market slowly trying to break in that direction. Okay, so it might just consolidate here. Okay, so it's now gathering, it's now breaking down again from that level after this doji. So it's now getting a bit more crazy, a bit more volatile. Okay, so quite a few comments here. Thank you, Niket. But entering in the market right now is Swiss admission to our yeah, absolutely. Look, if you are not having proper risk management, definitely it's a risky game. Thank you, Aniket, for your appreciation. Absolutely, I really appreciate your support. Thanks for that. Yeah, absolutely. I'm trading for 10 years now, and this live now more than almost 2.5 years we are doing the live session. So definitely there is a long way to go with all of you guys and girls. Definitely we have a big community trading together, and we want to make a lot of life changing every day with us. And not only that, we have developed some incredible tools that helping traders to find the best trade possible in the market. For example, especially when it comes down to the trend trading. So if you look at this TF strategy indicator, also available especially in a trending market, it works very well because it's a trend trading tool. And this TF strategy also indicator available for the members to use. If you are our lifetime member, you can access it from your student dashboard, along with many other tools that we have developed recently. Also, we have developed some other tools to use to find trades, even the automated system available for depending on everyone's level of understanding. If you are beginner, then I would recommend you to stick to the risk management plan, trading manually. Probably you can use the indicator to see how the market is doing, but I don't recommend anything else, but just do the risk management and then trade based on the strategy so that you understand how the market moves. But if you're an experienced trader who knows how strategy works and have good experience, then you can start to use different kind of tools to help you to find the best trade possible in the market. Okay, so one more question. I have my liquidity level 2065. Is it good? I'm trying to learn how to plot the liquidity level. Okay, so your liquidity level at 2065, yeah, 2065 is a significant level. It's a very significant of resistance, but I would draw the level even in the support zone because it's an uptrending market. So this level 2065 might not be respected, might be, might not be, because it's an uptrend, right? So rather to look for the support is more important. For example, if you see that this is the monthly support, right? This is the monthly support, and now when you look at this is the monthly support that we have drawn. If the price drop here to this monthly support, very highly likely that this price will bounce. But if the price goes there, less likely that the price will reverse because the trend is up. So the number one priority is the trend, is the number one priority, and then the rest will come. Even the liquidity will come after the trend. So the trend is the most important component to look at when you are looking at the market. There is a fair value gap 1 hour. Yeah, Amjad, where is the fair value gap? 2048 to 2031. So 2048 to 2031, 1 hour. Let me see that. 2048 from the 1 hour. Yeah, so you mean that from here the price reversed and this is where the price has not tested. So this is a gap. But if you look at this move, that much of movement, the price, it might be able to struggle for the price to drop that far to retest that. That's why the market leaves a fair value gap. but at some point you'll see the price might come down to break that zone and then to move back up. This is what I am expecting, for the price to come back to that level and then to move back up. Chishti Gabi took profit, very nice one, thank you, good one. Yep, surplus, do this kind of practice more in future. Yes, absolutely, this is what, that's just make sure that you always stay managed. But maybe next trade will be calling, maybe not working out, so make sure that past you are not using for doubling up your position. Always, the key here, long-term success will depend on your ability to remain disciplined, right? There will be day where you will have back-to-back 5 winning trades. There will be day you will have back-to-back maybe 6 losing trade. So if you do not remain very, what I can say, that a discipline, then a bad day will take all the good days profit. So it's important that always remain very disciplined, which is absolutely important. I'll be closing out all the panels. So let's keep looking at here now. Deleted that, let me draw that again. So this is the daily intraday support. And if you look at here, what's happened over, what's this? And this is the monthly support. So these are the two important points to look at today on gold. Now let's quickly look at GJ, how it is doing. Now GBP JPY is still trending and it's still showing a bullish trend on GJ, expecting it for the price to come down and then to give us that entry opportunity. Expecting for the price to drop down to this support level, and then we'll be jumping on a trade once we will find that. What else we have? Colin, thank you. So direction for NFP. Okay, so NFP direction is still unknown. We need to wait for the price to give us that entry. Rajesh, thank you. Coach, you are here till the news. I'm here till the news and after the news also. Okay, so we'll be here long time. So get ready for big jump. USD gonna pump up. Okay, Coach, are you still in trade on gold? No, I closed it immediately with 1% profit, more than 1%, because I took 2% risk. So I closed with 1.5% profit on this trade. Yeah, so yeah, around 1.5%. So I took 2% risk and I closed with 1.5%. So you're still okay? No, I'm not. Hello coach, been a long time, hope you are doing well. Mashak, yeah, I'm doing well, hope that you are doing well too. Coach, want to thank you for your work, for the time dedicated to us for robot that work and give profit. Even, yeah, absolutely, sure. I know that you joined us a long time ago in the VIP group, and thanks for your appreciation. Absolutely, I'm here, trying to give the best to the community, to the members, to the VIPs, to the subscribers. Let's see how far we can go here. Absolutely, there's everything here in this academy. I'm trying to make it in a way that from a complete beginner or from a complete losing trader can turn into a profitable trader, because I have walked that path all along. Okay, so all along I have walked from complete beginner to a complete profitable trader for a proven long-term track record. Now, you know that when there was a time even I did not know what is trading, right? What is Forex? But over time, things came, right? It's a passion. So when you stick to something, it becomes much easier for you to follow along. And also it is important that you keep a clear vision, clear goal set for yourself. Be very dedicated, which is very important. All right, so there are two ways we can think of. Okay, if I cannot trade well, then I'll go to job. Right, if I fail, then I'll do this. If I fail, then I'll do this. That if you keep that option, then it will be difficult, because this is how our mind works. When we have an easy road, unless we make a very conscious decision, the mind always try to goes to the easy road. Okay, and that's why when you are trading, the first thing you need to set your mind is that, okay, I'm a trader, and no matter what, I will be a trader. When you say to yourself and keep a goal, then you can be in that place. So make sure the first thing, okay, this is where you see here everyone, let's say 90% trader is not profitable, right? So you have to be 1% of that, and that 1% to be is simple. All right, very simple. That 1% to be, that 1% only. So you can be, if I tell you that, let's say if I give this 90% trader who are losing money a device so that they always can keep their risk low, all of them become profitable. So this is where the key goal here is, to look at the bigger picture and then keeping the risk low, surviving in the trading for a long time, and then you become profitable. That's the main goal here. That's the key, and hope that you guys are enjoying and this channel, this content, this academy. Forex Trading Wizard Academy is one of the best trading academy you will find out there. So I would recommend you always keep eye, and also your suggestions always welcome. Every day I see that some members coming up with giving a lot of feedback, and I really thank you all of them. We have a VIP chat group. All the members are very positive and constantly helping each other, posting the signals, trades, and analysis charts. So that's a very good what I can say, that the best thing that I can look at, remembering, helping each other is very important. So thank you for your appreciation, Aniket. I'm trying to come both fundamentals and technicals. Yeah, it's a good approach. It's a balanced approach to look at the fundamental and technical. Right? So it's important. So you see, gold had a bounce from this level. What it is trying to do now, the moment. So that candle, so it had a bounce. Yeah. Okay, 12 minutes earlier, gold having a bounce. So it might remain bullish. Let me see the monthly level. So this is the, let me draw the monthly resistance. I think either it could try to break the monthly high or monthly resistance. So because the market formed that doji, revert back from this level, we could see now the bigger flow to the upside. Okay, so GJ is going back to its resistance. Yeah, GJ is very bullish. So which country you're from? I'm in Melbourne, Australia. Hello sir, what's your anticipated direction for gold? Okay, thank you. Volume are very high in 5 minutes time frame in gold. Yeah, so there is a lot of little bit of manipulation. Hello sir, what's your anticipated direction for gold? At the moment, I don't want to fully anticipate until we see the news released. Let's check. US sir, will you give us signal for the news before the news? Before the news, it's just 10 minutes. Definitely, I don't recommend to open any position at the moment. Instead, let me see that on what's happening with what US oil is moving. US oil had a breakdown. Multiple liquidity grab had a breakdown, and US oil might be, this is the weekly, see that monthly. So with the monthly close, US oil had a rejection. So you might see that US oil now coming to the support level. But if you look at the weekly price action, what did you saw? That it's a big move up and immediate drop. So that's the sign that US oil will try to drop further. But if the price dropping that way with this big long candle, even it could revert back again. So that the market also changes trend in that way. So US oil at the moment we see a very strong bearish trend. Let me see that gold. Okay, so it's under the manipulation, under the pump. Okay, so as I mentioned, we had a very good trade. Let's wait for the next one. At the moment, I don't recommend to open any position because there is a manipulation going on. So until we see the market settled, let's keep observing for the data release. And looking at GBP JPY, yeah, so here is we see that in the same direction. So if you guys thumbs up, I couldn't have asked for better mentor. Thank you, Zofia, for your appreciation. Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you. And I have got some very good, very, very, um, I got stuck somewhere. Sometimes it happens. So I lost the rhythm of the speech. But thank you for your appreciation and everyone's. And okay, so now what do you guys think that NFP is going to do with the market? Okay, so here is, if you look at the resistance after multiple liquidity grab, the market now it's okay, so it's approaching the intraday support level to the daily support level. Okay, now the way it is moving, we could see this coming back to the monthly support level, which is could be a very important zone. So let's keep watching. We have still 6 minutes to go to look at. I think gold going to shoot up with the NFP news. Yeah, let's see. I think so, but before shooting up, what I think that it's gonna drop down to this and then bouncing back up, which we could see that happening. All right, guys, so give your view on NFP with gold. So can you let us know your view on NFP with the gold? Is it bouncing or it is coming down? What do you think? So we have drawn some support and resistance. We'll be waiting for the price to coming back to that and then give us that price action confirmation. And guys, 5 minutes to go. So let's make the like to 100. Let's make it happen. Can you give a thumbs up? And can you help to make it to 100? And also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Press that bell notification so that you're not missing out any of the content that I'm posting every day. Okay, so observation is the key. We are keeping up of the market. Its heads come back to the support, expecting for the price to drop down and then to bounce back up. How the GJ is doing? Yeah, GBP JPY, if you look at this one, is in a completely different price action. So if it is dropping down to the daily support, we will be looking for entry, right? So you see some kind of rejection to the downside, expecting it to drop with the NFP. 3 minutes to go. Let's count down. So coming up 12:30. Okay, so 2.5 minutes to go for this. Almost to the daily level. With some multiple manipulations. So the way the price is forming is, I don't think that the price will be, will have a big drop, but let's see how, because the spike is sometime big, isn't it? Spike becomes very big, and that spike normally makes the move. And if that spike bringing that price to the monthly support, then definitely we will be looking for that entry again from this level. Okay, so 1 minute to go. It will do in both sides. I think it's gonna spike both sides. Okay, to the daily support. That's what happened. You see that spike down. Yeah, it's almost to the monthly support, but not buying at the moment. We need to see the market settle. Dropping down to the monthly support. Keep look at the 5 minutes chart. The monthly support. So these two lines are very important. This is the monthly opening and closing, and if we look at the monthly low, which is this one, so looking at these two levels are crucial. So if we draw this trend line here also, what is this happen? This is a Okay, so the market is predictable. It dropped in that direction that we expected. It's likely you guys are very surprised with that. So on the monthly support level, so what's happening with GBP JPY? It's the other way around. So big bullish momentum on GJ. So GBP JPY also bullish, showing bullish price action from this support level. Let's keep eye on both of them. Gold looks almost nearly to the support, and let's see how far it is dropping down. Let me delete now some of the levels that we have here so that it reduces the noise. And this is the monthly support, this is the monthly low, and if we look at the daily, also this is the daily low is the monthly low. So if the price is dropping down, big drop, it's a huge drop. It's a huge drop here. Now, well, if we see the market now made a pullback to the upside, then we'll look for sell, or if we see that the market has dropped aggressively, forming a reversal pattern here, then we'll look for buying. The trend is still up, so it might, if it aggressively drop in one move here to this monthly low, already has broken the monthly support. So if it drops below this level with this move, will be a good place also for looking to long, because in one move that much movement is unusual. So what happened with the data also we need to look at to understand. I was just looking at the price action so far. So now let's look at the data. Okay, so what we see, here's the update. Okay, so average hourly earnings is positive. So forecast was 0.3, data was 0.6, which is DXY up, and non-farm employment change forecast was 187k, almost nearly double. So all the three factors, unemployment rate also low. So basically three factors has given good momentum definitely on DXY, and that has given a momentum on gold to the downside. So looking at DXY, if you look at that, data is getting reflected And from the trend perspective, DXY is bullish. Now, if you have watched my weekly forex forecast, probably you have seen that. If you haven't watched, then I would recommend you to watch that weekly forex forecast. You can find on the channel. Make sure you subscribe and press the bell button notification, and then you can go to the playlist of weekly forex forecast. This is what I discussed about the DXY as well, if you remember, from here to bounce, and it did that. So if you look at the gold here, we see that the other way around. So both of them, gold had a complete breakdown from this resistance level, so that could lead gold to how far, because there is a liquidity here. The question is how far it's gonna keep dropping is also an important point here to look at. So too much drop also is not a good sign. If it is a straight drop to this level, that might be bringing the price again to the level again. So I believe that. Now let's see where is our entry point, where you can find. Probably you can't see my screen for just one moment, and you guys will be able to see that. I'm back. Cool, thank you. So let it drop in that direction, and once you will find that entry, we'll be looking for that entry opportunity. Absolutely. I'll just take 30 seconds off and coming back. So we'll be back. Awesome. We see a big move. This is a significant move here. Okay, now how the price will be reacting to that level is absolutely important to see for any entry. If we look at GBP JPY, it is also in a very strong uptrend. Plus it's just breaking the resistance level. Okay, now here the price is going to revert back. delete that and we'll draw again. So we had a trade early today, probably you have seen that, and let me redraw those levels because of that I couldn't see properly. So this is that monthly support. Okay, so we see a big rejection, and at the moment, because you see that it has broken that low, and also in the past from the daily, the price has bounced from this level. Chances that this price will try to even break the 2030 level, we could see, but until we see the price action confirmation, I think we can say about it. So let the price to settle down, and then when we see that entry, we'll be looking for that. Okay, at this point, from this level, again another rejection to the downside. Now the crucial question that you need to answer is either gold is trending down, or it is reverting back to the resistance again. And I don't think that the price might be able to break that low in that when trending without retesting this big gap here. So rather, if we see the price is preparing for a reversal, then we can look for reversal trade. So we could see further drop here to this level, and this is the lowest point of this month. Even it could come to this level and then to return back to the resistance. We see that very strength on DXY at the moment. So if we look at the daily, DXY has dropped and then gone back up. So basically this one, if this one is turning to bull market, then we could see gold is turning to bear market. But before it turns to fully bear market, I think that after breaking the daily low, because it's breaking the daily low here, this is a liquidity zone, expecting a rejection primarily. Depending on how the price is doing, we'll know exactly what's gonna happen. Sometime, return back to, if you look at the monthly, coming to this level is also possible. Let's keep dropping. Maintaining position here, close them. If we look at the 1 minute chart, it is a big bearish move here on okay, and sometimes it becomes very crucial to see what the market is trying to do. With full attention is the key. Okay, attention is the key, because the way the price is coming, which is at the moment highly bearish, expecting this 1 hour candle to drop further, even to break that low. So if it does, then we might find the next candle to try to revert back again. What's happening with the GJ? Dollar yen big move. So it's approaching the daily level here. Okay, so from here the way the price is heading, but I think that from this level there could be potentially a reversal to the upside again. There could be, I'm not saying that it's gonna happen, but we want to see how the market is doing and then we can decide based on that. What's your thought on that, guys? Let me know what's your opinion on the NFP. Okay, so you guys are thinking up. Thank you. I think so it's going down to 213, then going up. Yeah, we see big drop to the support level now. So it's on the support level, and gold. So it just has broken the daily low. If you look at the 1 hour, the price just has, with one candle, it's a full red candle, has touched that. Okay, looks like that we could see the price might revert from that level. Based on how the price will do, we will be deciding either to go long or short. And for me, I think we might see a reversal pattern in that area. So as soon as we will find that, we will be looking to enter. As NFP, we had a successful gold trade early today. You have seen that. Want to have some more trading opportunity in the upcoming session, and I'm still observing the price action to see either to short or long on gold. And any trade coming, definitely I'll be sharing as usual on the VIP group as well. So if you guys enjoyed this live session, make sure you like and also subscribe for more. Every day I come on live twice, and also you can join us today to be part of VIP group, where also I share all my strategies, trade and everything. You can find link below this video in the description area. So with that said, I'll see you there again tomorrow and after tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be releasing, after tomorrow, the weekly forex forecast. Tomorrow also an important lesson coming, so make sure that guys and girls you stay tuned for that. So we had a successful trade, want to have more in the upcoming session. It was a good session. NFP, waiting for the price action confirmation for another entry. Until that, I have to leave this live as it's almost 2 hours over. I hope that you guys found value in this live session, and we'll see you again, catch you up again in the next live. Until that, stay well, stay happy. If you're joining today now, use that coupon below this video in the description, where you can learn and grow as a trader with me. Thank you.